So we're here in Port-au-Prince for season 2. We brought $11,000 for 2 orphanages, and we're going to help them out with getting supplies, getting medication, and also donating towards their causes to repair the orphanages. Haiti sits just 700 miles southeast of Florida and is renowned for the most beautiful beaches in the world. In the midst of this, there's an ugly reality. Haiti is the poorest country on the Western Hemisphere, with 80% of its 9 million people barely surviving under the poverty line. First discovered by Columbus in 1492, it became the first colony on the Western Hemisphere, and because of its fertile land, it produced more income for all of Europe than the 13 American colonies combined. As a part of this settlement in the French and Spanish War, Haiti was given to the French and Dominican Republic was given to the Spanish. In 1804, France abandoned the island and the Haitians elected a new president called Dessalines. A 7.0 magnitude earthquake devastated Port-au-Prince and the surrounding areas in January 2010. The quake resulted in widespread damage in the surrounding areas of the capital. Today in Port-au-Prince, everywhere you go, there's rubble, abandoned homes ready to fall apart and not finished new structures. So we're here in downtown Port-au-Prince at a place called Marché en Fer. This is a big market built in 1890. This was destroyed during the earthquake, rebuilt again to make people come here and sell all their stuff. We're here to buy stuff for the HCO orphanage.
If you want anything you want to see, you can just...
Yeah, so this was not a grocery market, I see. We buy tomato sauce for someone.
Tomato sauce, we can get it.
Oh shit, the cat! Oh!
Nous avons petit mais ou bête yo petit
No!
Combien ma mit la vanne?
No.
Okay, good.
So we're here. It's very chaotic. We're gonna get some good stuff for the kids from this place. Going back to HCO. Right now, I believe we're looking for tomato sauce.
$170.
This? Is this enough? Yeah, there you go.
She'll give you some change.
Yeah.
Give it one.
How much change is that?
150 good.
Bonjour, ladies. On our way to HCO, we had to go through downtown Port-au-Prince. This section is known for its high crime activity and makeshift homes for people who live their day-to-day lives on the streets. This is also one of the areas hardest hit by the earthquake.
Even the police car, you see his car?
We arrived at HCO and we were ready to speak with the director, Jasper Sidious. So you're the director here, right?
Yes, I am.
So how long have you been here?
A little over a month.
How did you get into this stuff?
When I was younger, I used to run an orphanage about 15 years ago. I closed down the orphanage, I moved to the United States. And a few years ago, the Lord called me back here. So I moved back to Haiti. A little over a month, I received a phone call from my mentor telling me about this place, that it was given to the people who were running it by Papa Doc. So the father passed away about 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So he gave everything back to his son. So told him that, well, if you get to a place where you're tired, you can't do it, find somebody that has a heart for it, and give it to that person. And here I am.
Here you are.
Here I am.
But this is an all boys orphanage, right?
Yeah,
so
but some of the older boys will be gone because they're over 18.
Yeah.
And we have a list of kids that the government will be giving to us.
Yeah.
So once they're out, so we're gonna bring in
new kids.
some more. Right now we're about 44.
So where do the kids go? I saw that you teach stuff here. Yeah, I mean, it's basically a school. This is a school right here.
It's all school over here.
So what do they learn? And is this stuff they can take out into the real world later?
Okay, what we do is that I'm going to show you later. We have a place where they can learn carpenter.
Yeah.
And they can learn electricity and other stuff like music. Because what we do is that we want to raise young men, and once they go out, they can be helpful to other in their community as well.
So as an example, where if we say we have one kid that's 18 years old, he's ready to leave the orphanage, he's learned all he can learn here, where does he go?
It's either to go to the family, if they have.
Yeah.
And if they don't right now, what I'm trying to do now is find a way to have a program after they go out, so I can support them until they can go, be on their own and, face the, the real world.
Yeah. So I also heard that this orphanage the government is not helping this orphanage.
No, no one.
At all.
No.
And you're solely dependent on outside help, which is donations and stuff.
Yeah.
So how does that affect your day-to-day work? Do you receive a lot of donations, or do you? I mean,
right now I'm receiving like $3,000 a month, which is like probably a quarter of what I need here.
Yeah.
I have about 14 or 16 staff that I pay every month.
Yeah.
And foods for the orphanage. If your kids get sick.
Yeah. Medication.
It's just that I mean, there's a lot right now on my plate. There's a lot for me to do right now, which I don't know where the money's going to be coming from, but I believe that somehow it's going to come. I mean, there's a lot to do here. I need to repaint the whole building. Yeah. I need to do the roof, ceiling.
Does the social services come here to check out, how it's going?
Yeah, they come and check out, but they're not giving you nothing.
So Matele came into government with a bunch of promises about, beautifying the country more, putting in more resources into infrastructure. How are the hospitals? If one of these kids would get sick, where would they go?
Get sick, if I don't have money, they'll die. I mean, if you're sick in this country, you got no money. I mean, your chance to survive is just like that.
So the government has hospitals, right?
Yeah.
Or how are they, the government hospitals?
Government hospital. Let me give you what I've experienced a few days ago. A man that was driving his car had a heart attack. Yeah. No one was there to give him a first aid help. The man died. So we were trying to find a morgue to put the man. We went to the government hospital downtown. The morgue was closed, no electricity.
Wow.
So they just laid the body on the floor.
They just waited for the electricity to come back on.
Yeah. So his family had to find a private morgue to put him in.
But that's expensive, right?
Very expensive. Very. Like these kids over here, like I said, if one of them gets sick, I get no money, they're not gonna leave.
Do the UN help? Anything?
No.
They don't come around here with doctors or medics without borders?
To me, what they do is that show off. That's what they do. Driving with big guns, big vehicles, stay in nice hotels. Yeah. That's all they do.
We've heard that from a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
They're not doing nothing. Yeah. Get here and get paid for doing nothing.
So we're here in one of the bigger taxi ranks in Port-au-Prince. They're called tap-taps. And this is how people get to work. This is how people get home. We're going to talk to one guy and see what it's like to be a tap-tap driver. So how long have you been driving tap-taps?
12 years. 12 years.
12 years, and this is your tap-tap. You own this tap-tap.
Yes, my tap-tap.
Okay. So where do you drive? Do you only drive in Port-au-Prince?
Yeah. Port-de-Paix, Port-au-Prince, Port-au-Prince Fair, Port-au-Prince, Port-de-Paix, Port-au-Prince, Boss.
Okay, you also drive in Port-de-Paix. This is a province and the north. And from Port-au-Prince to Port-au-Prince to do it.
So all the money you earn, do you keep it for yourself?
Tout quoi pour faire est-ce qu'aucun bel pour
Oh no!
No?
Gaz.
Right.
C'est ça. Mécanique. Et puis check-up.
tires.
Is it expensive to have a tap-tap like this?
Est-ce qu'il est cher pour une camionnette comme ça?
Au moins 5,500 US.
5,500 US for old tap-tap like that.
So can I ask how much you make per day when you drive this tap-tap? How many hours do you work per day?
Oh. 7 voyages par jour, équivalent à 14 mois, 14 décembre, 14 mois, 14 décembre. Là, ça va prendre la 14 mois, mais peut-être c'est pas tout vraiment qui est complet.
Yeah. He said he make 7 trips each day, and each trip he carry 14 people, and some of the trips are not completely full, and you can multiply that and see how many people that he carried.
Have you ever been in a serious accident before?
Ouais.
Est-ce que vous avez un accident très sévère?
No, not yet.
Okay, so we're in Croix de Bouquet, where most kidnappings in all of Haiti happen. I have 25,000 Haitian gourds on me. We're gonna shop a bunch of supplies. Hope everything goes well, right?
Bye.
Corey, come on. All right, so we bought a lot of stuff. We're gonna cram everything into the car now. We're just gonna find one last thing that can fit into the car. Let's see what that is. So we already have sugar. We have sugar already. Cans of stuff. So we've got too much stuff and more stuff is coming. So we're gonna get a tap to help us out. We're gonna unload everything on a tap, and then we're gonna go to Fuere de Sion and give them what they need. We're running half an hour late. Can you get in, Willie? We're gonna ride a tap. Very safe. Okay, so we're in a tap. It's ridiculously unsafe. It's almost falling apart. 3,852 Haitian dollars is what we bought everything for. And we're taking all this to Fuere de Sion. Look at the wheels coming off on this side. They need a license to drive these tap to operate these tap.
You got to have your driver license. That's all you need. So you got your driver license, you're good to go.
Did they also check on the condition of the vehicle?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
They just drive?
You just drive.
Alright.
You know you need your car to drive to make a living. You try to keep it in the best shape you can.
Yeah.
But oftentimes they're just like this. You see how bad is this one.
So if I want to go from Croix de Bouquet into downtown, is there any like bus that takes me, or is it a tap?
But you got to switch from different, but you probably have to catch like 3 different buses to go to downtown.
Yeah.
You get one from here to Taba, you get another one from Taba to Delma, you get another one from Delma to downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're at Fuere de Sion right now. We just arrived. We're gonna get out of the tap and we're gonna go talk to Gezo Marty, who heads up the orphanage, and tell them we got him all the supplies. So how are you today? You okay? Good. You look happy. You look fresh.
I started, sending these kids to school, caring for them. Then we met a couple of people who wanted to help. They start, trying to get families to adopt some of the kids.
Yeah.
And that, and the orphanage started back in 1998.
Yeah.
So we've been doing that for about 15 years now.
Okay. 15 years.
Yeah, we moved to this building right after the earthquake. I started living here with a few kids because the houses that we rented, they got damaged.
Yeah.
And fortunately, we didn't have any lost. We didn't casualties.
Yeah, you didn't lose any kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we moved all the kids in this building last December.
Okay.
So as you can see, the building is not completely finished.
Yeah.
But it's living a dream.
This feels like a very safe environment for the kids. It's not close to the main road. It's not close to credible care. It's a bit outside.
We're planning on building another fence over there, to make it more secure.
Yeah.
But it is safer than inside the city.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like we're living a dream, but we still have a long way to go, to provide.
So how old are these children who are here? I saw everything from very small to
from babies,
early adult.
We even have 17 years teenagers here too. Some of them have been with me since for more than 10 years.
Yeah. So how do you get donations for this orphanage? Does the government help out at anything?
No, the government doesn't support financially orphanages.
Anything? How about food aid?
No.
Nothing.
They don't do nothing.
So is there anything specific that Fuerte Sion aims to achieve with the orphanage?
Yeah. Our main goal for the kids here is to give them hope and give them a better picture of life compared to what they had before, before they come to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Abandonment is not something that people can handle easily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So it is sad when you're living and not having your parents close to you, your relatives. Some of them, they come here, they know nothing about their past.
Yeah.
They come like babies, being abandoned in hospital, or both parents, they're completely orphaned, both parents died at a very early age. So when they get here, we try to give them, to help them go and understand that, there's a purpose for us to be here, and we need to learn, we need to be respectful, self-reliant, clean and everything, so they can continue in life. And that's our main goal, and we're trying our best. I always live in the same place with the children, so I offer myself as an example to them,
In Port-au-Prince alone, there are thousands of street children. Extreme poverty and political instability have left them with no other choice but to fend for themselves. Many of them wash cars, load buses, or beg, while others become involved with armed gangs in the hope of protection and a better chance of survival. The health and hygiene conditions for the street children are very bad. Many of them suffer from a range of skin and respiratory diseases, as well as sexually transmitted infections. We went downtown to find out what life was like on the streets. So what is your name? What is your name? And your name is? Okay. Do you live here? On the street? What are you doing on the street?
He's open in the area. They wipe the car, they wash the car.
Do you? How long have you been living on the street?
Combien de temps vous pour habiter dans la rue? 5 years.
Have you tried going to an orphanage?
That's why you say aller dans orphelinat. He say yeah.
So why are you on the street now? If you wanted to be an orphanage before, how come you're here now?
Pour qu'ils soient dans la rue, so essayer aller dans orphelinat, parce que nous connaissons orphelinat point. He say Delma 3. That's where they try to go.
Okay. So have you tried going back to an orphanage now?
Est-ce que tu as retourné dans orphelinat qu'on y a? Oui, yeah.
What happened?
Qui ça te passe pour pas retourner dans orphelinat? He said there's a problem that he get back in the street and he didn't go back to sense.
Okay. How long does he think he's going to live on the street?
Pour combien de temps on pense à prêter dans la rue? Pour combien de temps on pense à prêter dans la rue? He said he don't want to stay for a long time.
Okay. Does he want to go to an orphanage?
Est-ce qu'on veut retourner dans l'orphelinat? He said yeah.
Okay. We might know. So how was life like here? What does he do every day?
Comment venir dans la rue? Qui sont fait charge pour vivre? They're begging, they wipe cars and wash cars.
Does all of his friends live on the street?
Tous les amis étaient dans la rue. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How old is he?
Il a
16. 12 years old. How many friends do you have that have not made it, that have passed away?
Combien d'amis qui mourent qui pas résister dans la rue? He said, God, a lot of friends that die in the street.
How do they usually die?
Como yo muero. Sometimes they just sleep in the street and people they come in and just shot them. And he said 12 January kill a lot of them too.
So we're very, very far up in the mountains, and this is the most quiet Port-au-Prince has ever been. Check out the surroundings here. So we're up in the mountains, coming down, we find this village right here. Trucks from EDPOP, which is a governmental aid organization, is giving out, is going to give out food to the people over here. It's very crowded, it's very noisy. They're still going to give out food soon, and then it goes to all the villages around. This is for mostly the poor people who live here.
I'm the National Director for the network of EDPOP. Right now, today, we're doing a food kit distribution for the most vulnerable people in the Peskov area. Today is the National Tree Day, so all of these people went down the mountain with us. We planted a tree, which is them giving back to the environment and trying to sustain. And right now they're lining up because we have 1,000 or 1,500 food kits that we're going to distribute to each family member to help them out. It's not much, but also we're starting a database with information so that we can identify the most vulnerable people in these communities. So we hope that it will be a good success today and be able to help.
Okay. So how long have you been driving tap-taps?
Yeah, it's my dad.
How long have you been driving tap-taps?
Dites-moi ça en français.
Okay. It's all now.
Breakfast, lunch and dinner. So it's Haiti Day 5, and Daniel wanted to come out today and film how progressive Haiti has become. In the last hour we moved about 5 inches, and we're in terrible traffic. If that's not progress, I don't know what is.
Look at that spider web up there. Look at that spider web. It's like a blanket. You think a small spider made that? That's the Lord of the Rings spider shit right there. That's what happens. Enough said. Hello, Charity. No, wait. Let's start with. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're in Port-au-Prince, we're in Haiti in Port-au-Prince, and we're filming our documentary on CharityStream Season 2 when we go to. Wait, let me think. We're in Haiti. We're in Port-au-Prince. What do you think I should say, Corey?
That's good. Turn it up. Yeah, turn it up. I'm gonna.
Jesus, fuck, I just want to record this fucking thing. Vi kan stoppa katten i det andra rummet. Helvete alltså. Come on, time.